Well, dang. It's certainly been a busy couple of weeks. Welcome to Zedcraft Season 7. Although I have been a part of another season, this is brand new to me. I watched my very first Zedcraft video over Christmas 2023. That was 10 months ago. I started slap bang in the middle with Season 7 of Hermitcraft. And now I'm sure that anyone who knows me is very well aware that Season 7 of Hermitcraft is my favourite season, so it felt right to start there with ZF. Then I watched Season 5, Season 6, Season 8, Season 9, and now the current Season 10. I know I've not been watching ZF for long, but he makes me smile, he makes me laugh, and those positive emotions translate into his Minecraft server, Zedcraft. I began supporting ZF in April, long after Season 6 of Zedcraft began, and I had a blast. I made new friends, did things I had never done in Minecraft, expanded my horizons, you could say. But then it had to end. Minecraft updated, and it was the right time to start a new season. And that's where I begin. I had been excited to log into the server the moment it was up. However, I was busy that day, so I didn't get online until around 6 hours after, which is a shame, but these things happen, and at the end of the day, I was still there on day 1. Prior to Season 7 starting, myself and another member of the server had ruthlessly been planning on a setup. Together, we decided that we were going to base relatively close. We wanted pretty much the same biome. We were going to take over a mountain and make it our own mini industrial. So that was my day 1. After getting welcome to the server, exploring the start areas, punching trees, and making my first tools, we set sail for an adventure. We travelled far north, around 6,000 blocks away from spawn. It doesn't sound like a lot, but this was a day when flight was a mere dream and nether tunnels just didn't exist. We found a wonderfully large area that could occupy both of our base plans, with grass that was tinted amber to give more of a sunburnt feeling. It was a savanna after all. And hey, look, we have access to new mobs right on our doorstep. So, what was my plan for the season? Well, if my blue jumpsuit didn't give it away, and you're not a fellow Zedcrafter watching, my plan was Fallout. Everything that I build will be Fallout themed. And as you can see from my texture pack, I even started working on sprucing up the interface, making it look like I was operating my Pip-Boy every time I opened my inventory. I wanted my entire experience to be dedicated to a game that I love, a game close to my heart. And although throughout the season I will be creating things that are from the whole of the franchise, my main base is going to be the New Vegas strip, as Fallout New Vegas is my favourite from the series. The whole reason I chose Fallout to be my theme may sound silly. I was originally going to build a gingerbread castle. I had already come up with a design, I knew my block palette. Then a conversation started between the fans of ZF. We were talking about games we had multiple copies of. And I am not ashamed to say that I own 5 copies of Fallout New Vegas. I have it on Steam, Epic Games, Xbox 360, PS3, and then an additional PS3 copy, which is limited edition. The game is sealed and includes a CD, comic, pack of cards, poker chips, and the platinum chip, which the whole game revolves around. That one message started Season 7 for me. During the first week, I had spent a few days collecting resources to build my starter base in the residential district. Following my Fallout theme, I wanted to create something that was recognizable, so I had built the red rocket that you pass in Fallout 4 when heading from Sanctuary Hills to Concord. I had based this on the red rocket that was featured in the Minecraft Fallout mashup pack that I don't believe is available anymore, plus it had the unfortunate design that was a poor sight without the texture pack that came with it. So I redesigned it with blocks that matched in the vanilla style, plus I added my own little flair to parts. And of course, it wouldn't be a Red Rocket truck shop without a little pooch to call my own. His name is obviously Dogmeat. It was the week anniversary of Season 7, and to celebrate, the end was finally open. That's not the whole truth. The end opens a week after the server opens, so people have a chance to settle in, and we aren't all flying off thousands of blocks. You know, limits and stuff. And it was nice being on foot, in boats, and riding donkeys and horses, but I needed my wings. And there was one thing that came before wings: Jean, or more commonly known as the Ender Dragon. This was my first time fighting the Ender Dragon despite playing the game for near 15 years, so I was surprised when I didn't die. Or at least I didn't die during the first dragon. No, instead Zedcraft died and took me with him. Talk about going out with style. Soon enough, our admins opened up the End Resource world where a bunch of us took to the void to gather up all the wings we could, and soon enough I was flying, but with only the 18 rockets that I had brought with me. But it was enough to get a second elytra for Cinder, and for me to get back to safety. And as a bonus, I found plenty of loot that was well enchanted. I did return for some more end busting now having gotten more rockets, and I found some more elytras and set up a shop to start making some sweet, sweet diamonds. Now that my red rocket was built up and I had my wings, it was time to start finding where I was going to call my permanent home. So it was time to return back to the savannah that myself and Cinder had scouted before. I travelled a little more north since our online map showed that there was more savanna biome, and I wasn't sure A, how big Cinder was going to build, or B, how big I was going to build. When I decided on my Fallout theme, I was only going to be building Vault 21, with the gift shop being the only part of my base above ground, but now was when I was contemplating building the rest of the casinos, which I have since decided is a yes. So I built my portal for easier access and a little netherrack hut around so I had a safe place to put all my gear. I connected my portal on the nether side all the way up to the north tunnel, not really caring much about how it looked, as that'll be something I change up at a later date with a design that I feel will sell the Fallout theme that I am going for. But for now, it was a practical way for me to get to my base without flying a few hundred blocks from the portal that me and Cinder had placed at our mini industrial. During 2 parts of this video, 3 including this one, you have seen me building up a structure while I talk in a voiceover. That is actually part of my base. I was building up the exterior of the gift shop, which will lead down to Vault 21, and it's currently what I'm using to store all my things, and I also have the last survivor of the village that I've built next to. Okay, so that brings us to live playing Minecraft and talking. So as you can see, I've got this space set up for like a small kind of storage area. Got my villager there. However, I want to start, and I mean really start, going down into the vault. So it's going to take some digging out, quite a bit. I do have some white concrete on me ready to start, like, you know, decorating the walls. The one thing that I do actually need to get as well is ooh, got some dirt there. Actually, I'll put the dirt where it belongs, in, well, excuse that I didn't do that, in the dirt chest. I do need to go grab some concrete. I'm not really fussed on the colour of the terracotta that I grab, because we do have data pack on the server which allows us to recolour any terracotta, which is really nice to have. So the reason why I'm wanting a lot of terracotta is that the floor of the vault is going to be blue terracotta, which has that like purpley tone to it, and I feel like that particular block represents the vault floors the best. Okay, that should do for now. I haven't gotten a lot. Three stacks basically, but that should be enough to at least make a start on the vault. Okay, now that we are back, we can grab some of this lapis and make some blue dye. Oh, I don't need to directly... Oh, that's actually pretty cool. Right. So, yeah, let's make... Oh, can I only do that with this one then? That is so weird. Okay, sure, whatever. There we go. That should be enough for now. We'll come back to that. Also, I do want to grab a little bit of yellow whilst I'm here. That should be more than enough. Okay, right. And grab the concrete. Not that I'm expecting to use the concrete straight away. So I do have the dimensions written down to help me. I will... Oh, please say that I've got some deep slate. I do, lovely. Right. Because I'm going to need 10 stairs. Cool, right, lovely. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Now this is going to be prismarine. Then it goes down 2. One, 2, and 3. This is actually white, according to my design. I do have torches on me, lovely. But pop up the torch there. And then that's all of that. I'll grab this gravel up. There we go, right. And then I need to make this actually 4 long. Know that these the walls come in slightly here. I'll do the rest of that in a moment because there is different design, or not a different design, but it like goes in, and then there's that end rods. Try to think of what they're called. And then this is where the yellow terracotta comes in. Just there. And then we've got the white concrete on those sides. No. That's meant to be the yellow terracotta. And then I just need to dig out the room. So I dug out the room and did a bit more. So this is the actual room. There are going to be like doors over here. There's going to be 2 doors on this side of the wall, and then there is one if I'm remembering correctly, here, and then up there. Actually, there might not be one there. I'm now trying to remember. I don't think there is one there actually, but there is one up in this corner here. So I haven't done this part yet. I'll do that later. But what I want to do is actually just move all my stuff down. Because I don't have a lot of room up here for all my stuff. This guy's gonna stay here, but all of this gets to go down. So you can see in my subtitles actually, whilst I was doing, like, building that room up, digging that room out and then building it up, whichever, I actually came across this guy. He's had a friend join him. He won't be staying forever. I did put a roof above his head so he's not burning in the sunlight, and we will do something with him at a later date. But now I can actually show you another thing that I'm going to have to sort out. So this is the top of our vault room, and obviously it's meant to all be underground. So I am going to have to terraform out and up a little bit. Whether I kind of make it a steep slope or I gradually go down, I'm not entirely sure. That is something that I am going to have to figure out. But for now, we have a date with storage moving. Okay, and there we go. We are done. So I think this will do for now. Obviously, it's going to get expanded. The whole thing is going to get moved again once I've got my proper storage system in place. But this is just like, you know, where I can just, you know, keep everything together and not have to worry too much about space. Because although I want to try not to, I can keep going up. But obviously, I will have like a catwalk going across the middle here, but I think that's going to do for now until I manage to actually get my place, you know, fitted with a nice storage system. Oh, my villager is wanting to go out. He's not allowed out, so I'm going to have to actually break through the wall to get out, because I know that he'll exit through that door and I don't want him to. That's right, you're trapped in there for now until we find you a more permanent home, which is going to be with this guy here. 19 melons, nice. So, oh, look at that sunset about to disappear. There we go. Oh, we've got 4 of the buggers. No, thank you. Actually, I'll check my... Nice. Got a little bit. Actually, I'll just keep it in there. So I think that's not actually what I wanted. Well, I did want to go in, but I forgot that he was there. So I think I'll finish up. I'm going to take down my trophies of all the dangerous mobs that I've taken down. Each one of them as dangerous as the last. Takes forever. Two more. Okay, right, we'll pop these down here. Oh, you want to venture down here, do you? Do you want to become a vault dweller? Actually, another chest. Oh, hang on. No need. So, what I want to do is I just want to finish up that last little bit upstairs that I'd started but couldn't really finish it because I had the chests in the way. However, I don't... No, I've only got the cracked blackstone because I have used all my blackstone on the road. No worries. That'll do for now. I need to grab some lichen for over here so I can take down this torch and it'll give it enough light in the room so mobs won't spawn. And then I can start decorating the inside of here, which will require copper. I've got enough iron to make doors and whatnot. I will need to make some scaffolding though, and I can't remember if I have any bamboo. And I don't, but I think that I'm going to have to go and collect that later on. Yeah. So I think that is all I have time for. So I will see you, hopefully, in the next episode. This is Lucifin, signing off. I just wanted to take a moment to thank each and every one of you who have watched this. It really means a lot. This past year has taken a toll on my confidence, which Zedcraft has helped me take back. I want to thank everyone who's encouraged me to do this video. I don't think I would have made this if you hadn't said anything. It's going to take a lot to continue this, but I believe that I have found a wonderful community who will support me while I make these videos. So thank you once again. To the admins, to the players, to the community, and to Zedaf for making a wonderful server that I am proud to be a part of. And now, I am officially signing off for episode 1. I hope you have a good morning, evening, and night. See you later.